came in thinking I was going to be a doctor. Quickly found out that I was not passionate enough about science to go a full 8 years minimum of schooling, and so I switched over to accounting. And even that summer, I found an internship working through Gordon Food Service because of the Boerigter Center.
I think a college career center is just so important to the college experience as a whole because, obviously we're here to learn. However, a lot of it is you're here to learn to kind of go forth and find a career. And something that stuck out with the Boerigter Center is just their intentionality with students, very much kind of embodying the mission of the Hope community of small mentoring, a lot of one-on-one interaction, and that has been so enforced throughout my time here, just with different help with resumes and with the Discover Work program. It's been such a cool experience to get leadership and guidance in things in areas that are just so kind of uncertain and very foreign to especially younger students.
It's been a very professional group of people that are very open-minded and very out there to help you and make sure that you know exactly what to expect from the future by putting you in a situation like externships like I was a part of that can show you.
Any student, no matter where you are in your journey towards a career, can go and benefit. Like my brother who's a freshman, he's like, I'm not gonna go, and I'm like, you should.
The Boerigter Center is not for upperclassmen only. It is huge in the development of students figuring out what they want to do as well. You have the just different strengths assessments or planning out your 4-year plan that the members of the staff really want to help you out with early. So it encourages people to figure out their plan a little bit earlier so that once they are a junior or senior, they're not scrambling like, oh, I didn't like my major at this time. And it just encourages people to have a better grasp of what they want to do earlier.
So pretty much all through high school and undergrad, I've been chasing after law school. I've been very involved with our pre-law society. I'm the current vice president. I moved out to DC in January with a bag full of LSAT prep books. Was planning to take the LSAT this summer. And 2 weeks ago, I gave my LSAT prep books to a friend because she's gonna have much better use of them. My internship really showed me that there's other career options that I'm passionate about and I had never really thought about, and the fact that I've been able to find a career that I both have fun with and love doing and am passionate about was just an incredible experience.
If you can just sit down and talk to someone and say, like, this is where I am, this is where I think I want to go, and help me get there. I learned that these people have all sorts of ideas that I never would have thought of.
It's not only about discerning what career you want to pursue, but however to affirm you. So me being able to shadow within the actual field of medicine allowed me to know fully that that is what I wanted to possibly do for the rest of my life. So the Boerigter Center can help you at the beginning steps, the middle, and even towards the end of you knowing what your calling is in your life. Through this, I was able to shadow a nurse anesthetist. So I was with him for almost, I think, 8 to 12 hours because I didn't want to leave. I was able to see, I think, 2 hip replacements and different orthopedic surgeries. It was just an exposure to something that many students, especially pre-med students or any pre-health students, don't have unless you're able to reach out to a physician.
I went out to Golden, Colorado, and job shadowed an energy engineer at the National Renewable Energy Laboratory. And so what this looked like was me following, Rachel was the engineer, following Rachel around for a day, going to meetings, seeing what sort of work she does at her desk, and then just getting an opportunity to talk to all the people she works with and ask them questions and interview them about, what has been hard, how did you get here? And that was really valuable to me because as an environmental engineer, the environmental field is kind of constantly moving and we don't really know how to define what I'll be doing in the future.
I went through the Boerigter Center and got connected with Judge Hemingway, who is a district courts judge, and that was an amazing experience because I've been thinking about law school ever since high school and kind of with the shoot for the moon dream of being a judge, and it was so cool. I got to shadow her for 2 days. I got to interact with a bunch of other different lawyers within the courthouse and just got to see what it's like to kind of be immersed in that fast-paced atmosphere.
There was never a point that I was just making copies, making coffee, running errands. It was real work and real hands-on experience. that really made me feel like I was able to make a difference.
This idea of the changes that are happening at colleges and the great need for internships, for more hands-on kind of education. We could see it in the young people around us who, many of them were still struggling, even with a college education, not really knowing where they were going and what they were going to do.
We stand on somebody's shoulders to grow and be developed, and we want to provide that opportunity to as many other people as we can. We don't want people to go through college, finish college, and say, now what, and it wasn't worth it. No, now I have this opportunity and I can contribute and I can give back because I have been enabled to think about, what am I good at? What am I interested in? Where can I make a difference?